Pablo, welcome to St. Andrews.
Thank you.
How are you?
Yeah, great.
How's life as a father?
Great to be back to the home of golf. And life as a father is better than what I thought.
Yeah?
A lot better.
Less sleep?
Less sleep, but I had to wake up at 6 in the morning when with your son is unbeatable.
I know what you're talking about. You said you want to be a winner on tour as a father. That's the only goal you have in your golf career?
Yeah, well,
when does it happen?
That's the last goal. I won with 20 years old, with 30, with 40. I won in the 2000s, in the 2010, 2020s, and I never won as a dad. That will be, a dream come true and a nice end of the career. Yeah.
So Pablo is such a nice, charismatic, and kind guy. Everyone loves you, especially in Munich. You already won this wonderful tournament 2 times.
Great, yeah.
Maybe this year, the 3rd time.
Nothing I will be loving more than to make a hat trick in Munich, but it will be tough. When they changed the greens in 2016-17, they killed my momentum. They changed the greens and then suddenly the ball stopped going in. I love the way Munich has been treating me through the years. It will be great to be back.
It was very funny because Pablo is a great football fan as well. On the evening we had our first party night and Bayern Munich played against Real Madrid.
Oof.
And Pablo said to me, you rather get a quadruple bogey than Madrid scoring a goal.
Every day in my life.
Because your club is Barcelona.
It was tough Wednesday night on that gala dinner, watching a little bit of on the match on our side. They were 3-2. Yeah, we shake a little bit, but Real Madrid is not the Real Madrid we used to watch years ago.
Today we played a fantastic old course reverse. Tiger Woods said that's the only thing in his golf life he wants to do someday. So how special is it also for you?
No, I didn't realize until when we arrived here that we were playing in reverse. I heard so many stories, coming into St. Andrews 19 years ago, told me the story about these golf course play backwards and all that stuff, and I thought, whoa, that will be interesting. Today is the day that we're playing the opposite side. It will be interesting how this golf course plays backwards. Yeah.
So in the end, I want to have a good score. Yesterday my score was not that good. I struggled a lot on the putting green, to be fair. So my irons, my driver were okay. But maybe you can give me just a very quick tip, which doesn't confuse me.
No, just the ones that we have to go low in scoring is us. You guys have to enjoy more. Many of you guys, amateurs, that are thinking too much about the scoring. For professional golf players, we have to take care of the scoring. You guys have to enjoy a little bit more. And today it's not about scoring. Today is all about enjoying.
About scoring.
enjoying the history of this game. Yeah. I mean, this golf course only opens in reverse like 2, 3, 4 days a year. So we are lucky enough to play reverse. We don't really care about the score today. It's all about enjoying the history of the day that we have.
So you see what my problem in the end is. It's in between here, between my ears.
Normally is the problem of amateur golf. You guys think too much. We have to be in the present a little bit more. Life is all about now. It's not about tomorrow or in 3 shots. The most important time of your life is now. Most important shot is the next one. Is the one that you're gonna hit.
An 8 iron, for example, when it's windy like that. Yesterday my caddy said to me, it's not windy, it's just a breeze.
It's just a breeze. It can be windy around here. It can be very, very windy.
Are you happy to play in wind? Or?
I'm happy. As a Spaniard, I don't like the cold, but the wind is no problem.
At the moment, I work with my pro on 3 he gave me for the season, we stopped working on my swing, to be fair. We did it over winter. He just told me 3 rules I have to think about. It's 3 never rules. So the first one is never short side a green, never fall asleep on a layup, and never quit. After yesterday, I would say no 3 putts. It's my 4th rule.
No 3 putts around the old course is tough.
It's tough. I had yesterday 6 or 7.
Yeah, but you normally putt from 20, 30 meters.
That's the thing. Yeah. So I show you my 8 iron, and you get a feel for my swing.
Wow. Tell you what.
That was a nice one.
That was a money one. That was great. You don't have to do too much. Yeah, a little pull.
Little pull. Yeah, that was my problem yesterday.
For me, those swings a little bit too straight and then and then you straight the leg too much. It's not bad to straight the leg, but make sure that this turn, if you're too straight here, obviously you are a tall guy, you're gonna have to do the swing a little bit more upright than me, but you have to make sure that you turn. If you are too upright and the shoulders don't turn, if you slow down a little bit the backswing, the ball is gonna end up left. You know, you make sure that you keep going. That's why your coach says don't quit on the shots. He wants you to keep going. You know, when you're a little bit upright, you have to make sure that this club comes a little bit inside, and for that you have to make sure that the shoulders turn. So you know, to hit it on line, when the leg's straight, the easiest thing is to put it out. But look, if I go like this and I go like that, look where my club goes, outside in. So you have to make sure that, obviously, it's not bad to straight it out, but you have to make sure that coming down, the right leg goes to the left leg. It doesn't go outside. And then that will help you, because if I go like this, where my club goes, outside. If I go like this, suddenly my club shallows properly, you know? From there.
So could that be a first idea maybe for me to make that?
To make sure this knee goes on the closer to that one.
Yeah.
Then it will. I showed to the camera. You know, from here, if you go like this, the club goes outside. If you go like this, suddenly, without thinking about it, the club shallows. You're a tall guy. It's tough for the club to shallow. You know?
It doesn't shallow in my.
No, but
yeah.
that's why the right knee has to go a little bit more on the downswing to the left knee for the club to shallow, and then that left one is gonna go away.
Yeah, that's true.
Do a practice swing and feeling it. Yeah.
Better?
Yeah.
How much?
A
bit more turn?
Just no. In golf is very complicated. Professional golf players, we don't think on the golf swing in more than one thing, one feel. If you start thinking about, okay, the club here, the club there, the knee, then for you nowadays will be, okay, I'm gonna do my routine, and then on the downswing, I'm gonna make sure that the right knee goes to the left knee.
Oh, sorry.
Yo.
That was nice.
The strike you hit.
The strike was pure, yeah.
Was absolutely pure.
It was a bit Scotty.
A little bit Scotty, because you know
But to be fair,
it goes, but
it helps me to think about his swing, that this not happen.
exactly. Sometimes that the right foot goes backwards. It's a good thing, because it makes sure that the body stays in front.
You have
of the
space
goal.
for the hip then. Okay.
Exactly. Hit one more. Let's see. How is
You
it
give
done?
me your PayPal address afterwards.
Yeah,
and
I
send
will.
you some.
Don't you worry. I will send Callaway the bill.
That's okay for me. Jack.
Yes, better. You see that's the same mistake as you did 3 balls ago, but instead of going 40 left, it goes 10 left. But 10 left is playable. 40 left normally is a bush.
Usually on all course left is right. Today it's different, huh?
Today we have to push it instead of.
Thank you very much,
very
Pablo.
good.
What a quick tip. So I think about my knee on the
Yeah,
course.
a little bit.
I'll let you know later.
A little bit. Just to remind you guys, on the golf swing, only one thought. Think about only one thing. Because if not, you guys gonna think too much. You guys not gonna enjoy golf that much.
So in the end, the idea of my channel, in Germany you say before you play golf, you say, I wish you a very nice game, which sounds a bit,
Yeah.
So my idea is to say good golf, which means good golf, play good golf.
Good golf.
Great, Pablo.
And what I say normally is play good. If you don't play good, score well.
Nothing to add. Have a wonderful day.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
I
All
see
the
you.
best for you and your family.
I see you all in
Munich.
in a couple months.
And that's what I said. Just go to Pablo, ask for a selfie, ask for an autograph. You are so kind with everyone. Every time I'm so impressed because you're so friendly. It seems that there's no pressure on you. You're like smiling the whole time. It's amazing. You're such a nice guy.
Yeah, I have pressure, but you know, I'm just a normal guy that had the lucky enough to play the game of golf for many years and to live the dream. I'm one of those 0.0000001% that got lucky, and I'm just a normal guy that plays golf for a living.
Thanks, Pablo.
Thank
you very
you.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.